The skin is a vital organ that protects our body from harm and plays a role in temperature regulation and sensory perception. In this video, we will explore the histological structure and function of the skin, including its layers, glands, hair, nails, wound healing, pigmentation, disorders, aging, and skin biopsies. Let's uncover the depth and intricacy of this complex organ. The skin is composed of three primary layers: the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis, also known as the subcutaneous tissue. The epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin and is composed of stratified squamous epithelial tissue. It lacks blood vessels and receives its nourishment from the underlying dermis. The dermis lies beneath the epidermis and is composed of connective tissue, blood vessels, nerves, and accessory structures. Finally, the hypodermis is the deepest layer of the skin and is made up of adipose tissue that provides insulation and energy storage. The epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin and has multiple layers. The stratum corneum is the outermost layer, followed by the stratum lucidum, stratum granulosum, stratum spinosum, and the innermost layer, the stratum basal. The stratum corneum acts as a barrier against water loss and pathogens. The stratum basal produces new cells through cell division. The epidermis also contains melanocyte, which produce melanin for UV protection. The dermis is a thick layer composed of dense irregular connective tissue that provides strength and elasticity to the skin. It houses numerous blood vessels, nerves, hair follicles, sebaceous glands, sweat glands, and sensory receptors. The dermis is divided into two main layers: the papillary dermis, which lies just beneath the epidermis and consists of loose connective tissue, and the reticular dermis, which is deeper and composed of dense connective tissue. The dermis also plays a vital role in thermoregulation by controlling blood flow to the skin. The integumentary system includes sebaceous glands, which secrete sebum to lubricate and waterproof the skin, and sweat glands, divided into eccrine, throughout body, and apocrine, armpits and genital region, glands. Sweat aids in thermoregulation, while apocrine secretions become odoriferous upon contact with skin bacteria. Hair is an essential component of the skin and is primarily composed of a protein called keratin. Each hair follicle originates from the dermis and extends through the epidermis to the skin surface. The hair follicle undergoes cyclical phases known as the anagen, growth, catagen, rest, and telogen, shedding, phases. The hair growth cycle is regulated by various factors, including hormonal influences and genetic predisposition. Additionally, hair follicles contain sebaceous glands that secrete sebum, providing nourishment and lubrication to the hair. Nails are formed by specialized cells called keratinocytes. They are composed of hard keratin, which provides strength and protection to the fingertips. The nail plate is the visible part of the nail and extends from the nail root to the free edge. The nail bed lies beneath the nail plate and is responsible for nail growth. The cuticle, also known as the eponychium, is a thin layer of skin that covers the base of the nail and protects it from infections. The skin is vital for the body's well-being. It protects against pathogens and UV radiation, maintains hydration, regulates body temperature, and allows us to sense touch and temperature. It also synthesizes vitamin D, important for bone health. The process of wound healing is a complex and dynamic cascade of events involving several cellular and biochemical processes. The skin's immediate response to injury involves inflammation, characterized by redness, swelling, and increased blood flow. Subsequently, the damaged tissue is cleared away by immune cells, and fibroblasts migrate to the wound site, secreting collagen to promote tissue repair. The final stage of wound healing involves remodeling, during which the newly formed tissue gains strength and structure. Skin pigmentation is determined by the presence and distribution of melanin, a pigment synthesized by melanocyte within the epidermis. The amount and type of melanin produced depend on genetic factors and exposure to UV radiation. Melanin plays a crucial role in protecting the skin from the harmful effects of UV rays, as it absorbs and scatters the radiation, preventing potential DNA damage. The skin is susceptible to numerous disorders, including infections, inflammations, and tumors. Common skin infections include bacterial infections, such as impetigo and cellulitis, fungal infections, such as ringworm and athlete's foot, and viral infections, such as herpes and warts. Inflammatory skin conditions encompass eczema, psoriasis, and acne. Skin tumors can be benign, such as moles, or malignant, such as melanoma. Dermatologists rely on histological examination of skin biopsies to aid in the diagnosis and management of these disorders. As we age, the skin undergoes several changes due to intrinsic and extrinsic factors. Intrinsic aging is a natural process influenced by genetic factors that result in the deterioration of collagen and elastin fibers, leading to the formation of wrinkles and sagging skin. Extrinsic aging, on the other hand, is primarily caused by chronic exposure to UV radiation, environmental pollutants, and smoking. These factors accelerate the breakdown of collagen and elastin, resulting in premature aging signs such as fine lines, age spots, and skin laxity. Histological examination of skin biopsies is an invaluable tool for dermatologists to diagnose and monitor various skin diseases and disorders. A sample of skin tissue is collected and fixed in a formalin solution, followed by processing, embedding, sectioning, and staining procedures. The stained tissue sections are examined under a microscope to identify histopathological changes, inflammatory infiltrates, infectious agents, malignant cells, and other significant features. This microscopic evaluation aids in providing accurate diagnoses and guiding appropriate treatment modalities. In conclusion, the skin is a complex organ that plays a crucial role in protecting and regulating our body. By examining its histological structures, medical professionals can better understand and manage skin disorders. Delving into the intricacies of the skin provides valuable insights into its functions and enables us to appreciate its fascinating inner workings.